Still on the ongoing fifth Lake Chad Basin meeting, Dr. Goje Mohammed, Secretary to the Local Organizing Committee of the Forum, hosted by Yobe State, joins me now to speak to us about the agenda of the group and what this three-day meeting seeks to achieve. Good to have you on the news. Thanks for giving us your time. What are the main objectives of this fifth forum?
Thank you very much for having me online. I still remain Dr. Goje Mohammed, the Secretary of Local Organizing Committee. The 5th Lake Chad Basin Governors Forum, which starts from 29-31st with a pre-forum of 2 days, 27 and 28, with a theme of rebuilding the Lake Chad. And the main key objective is towards achieving peace, rebuilding the Lake Chad, and also bringing on board all the 8 governors to discuss and review the 4th forum communique, look at the gaps, and come up with solutions and more opportunities to tackle the decade-long conflict affecting the region, and also transborder trade, transborder road, and lots more. But most importantly is the presence of multinational organizations who were around to deliberate and see to themselves how the governors decided to rebuild the region. The forum was well attended. It was declared open by the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by His Excellency the Vice President. So I think it's one of the most successful events, and we look forward for implementation of the communique that the governors will present tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. And after tomorrow, a communique will be issued and the new term of the forum will be declared.
How do you think the outcomes of this forum will impact the region in the long term? This is the 5th year in a row. What have you seen so far that encourages that the impact will be long term?
Yeah, the interesting part is this time around there is more commitment. When you look at the 4th, 3rd, and the 2nd forum, you will realize that there's more commitment across board, and there's willingness and ownership by government. Looking at the government actors across board, ministers, chief of army staff, chief of defense staff, and other key government functionaries attending the event, keying into the policies, keying into the discussions, you realize that it is not just a tea party. It's not just a meeting to come and dine and leave, but it is a serious business. And another aspect that justifies that is the fact that there's commitment across board, there's commitment from partners, there's commitment of resources, and the governors themselves keep having bilateral meetings with partners, keep reassuring that this is our own challenge, we must take it serious, we must take it in our own hand, and this gives hopes to the people that attended. Over 1,000 delegates attended the forum, and by tomorrow, when we see the communique of the governors, who had a closed-door meeting today, over 3 hours deliberating on the outcomes of the discussions.
Okay, so while you wait for the outcome of the deliberations tomorrow, what are some of the key takeaways so far from discussions that you've witnessed?
Yeah, issues around transborder trade, issues around how to tackle drug abuse across the state, issues around how to improve security across the member states, and most importantly, issue around mobilizing resources to empower women and youth. And the next governor has a challenge to look into all these issues to make sure that they have been achieved within his tenure.
Talk to us about the role that civil society organizations and development partners are playing in supporting governments in the region to address some of these challenges.
Civil society organizations are very key because they are the voice of the voiceless. They were invited to make sure that what is being discussed is in line with the voice of the common man, and they will take it down to disseminate the findings and the discussion to the common people across the member state. So they are very key, and they will do the check and balance in terms of implementation. And when we converge after 2 years for another forum, there will be a source of accountability tool to show the public that what we told you from the 5th forum has been achieved. For development partners, it's more of resource mobilization and partnership. But this time around, it's not just about begging for resources from any partner, but of course, seeing justification to come and key in, to come and partner with the government. Government is ready, the governors are ready, they want to deal with it, and they want to ensure that they have dealt with it to a logical conclusion. They want to find a durable solution for displaced person. They want to make sure that issues that have to do with climate change has been resolved. Maiduguri flooding is one of the things that is part of the discussion. So these are things that the region have taken it seriously.
All right, before we let you go, there is a talk about using digital tracking to curb arms proliferation. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, of course, time has come that we can't run away from technology, and there are innovations that ease the fight against insurgency, and digital tracking and some of them are new innovations that we must adopt. And these are some of the things that have been discussed at the bilateral meeting side events and also during the main forum. But most importantly, it's not about just discussing and bringing the ideas, but most importantly is the commitment by the governors to ensure that this time around, all that has been discussed will be taken seriously and will be followed up to a logical conclusion so that the region will unite and fight their common enemy.
Dr. Mohammed, thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.